Good morning to all. I'm Avinash, Assistant Professor, Department of Chemistry, PESCE Mandya. A warm welcome to our beloved Dean and my dear colleagues and students. I'm here to give a welcome speech for the academic rules and regulations at PACE by Academic Dean. And I welcome our beloved Dean, Dr. Nagarathna, Professor, Computer Science, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, PACE Mandya. And she is working from past 30 years in this college from 1992 till date. And he attended 2 national conferences and 5 international conferences, and they published 12 international publications. And now presently she is guided for 3 students for the PhD work. And now I heartily welcome our Dean Nagarathna ma'am to this speech.
Yes, ಎರಡಿದೆ. Good morning, students. I am Dr. Nagarathna, Dean Academy. So today I am just briefing out the academic rules and regulations. So in yesterday's, I have told you that is the models what we are following for the framing of the syllabus or the academics. That is the CBCS and OBE system and why it has been done. So you should know actually the academic rules and regulations very well in advance, so that if any problem come across, then at the end you just don't come and blame the that is authority or whatever it is. So please be cautious that whatever rules and regulations I specify here, you should be able to understand. If you are not able to understand, please send any message to your respective WhatsApp group admins. Okay. To start with, basically we have the BE programs. What we have is automobile engineering, civil engineering, computer science and engineering, electrical and electronics, electronics and communication, industrial production, information science, mechanical engineering, and other departments. What we have for the basic sciences, physics, chemistry, maths, humanities, social science, and management. So here, you all know that BE course is of 4 years. Okay, the normal distribution of academy with respect to your BE course is only 4 years. But in case if you are not able to complete within 4 years, the maximum time limit or the period what you can take is 8 years, and hope you will complete by 4 years only. Okay. So andre BE course alli namge 4 years olgade you can take the degree of BE. If not possible, the maximum period you can take is 8 years. So within 8 years, you should complete this academic program. And here, basically, when I told you in the last class, it's a credit-based system what you have. And the BE student should take up to 175 credits. That is the total number of credits to be completed when you are graduated is 175 credits. And we have 4 years, that is with respect to 8 semester. Normal distribution is with respect to 8 semester. And we have even the diploma students, we call them as BE lateral entry. So for them, they will be attending 6 semester, but here the credits to be earned is only 135 credits for them. So that is 135 credits. So BE students, it is 175, and for diploma students, it is 135 credits. And the total credits are being distributed among various fields like humanities, social science, and management. Normally 6 to 8 credits. Basic science, 25 to 30 credits. Engineering science, 20 to 25 credits. Professional courses 65 to 70. And here professional courses are dealt in the departments, and professional course electives 12 to 15. Even this is taken care from in the department. Other, that is open elective courses. So open elective courses means the a computer science student can take a mechanical engineering subject. That is for you all, it will be in the year that is in the 6th and 7th semester. Okay, it will be in the 6th and 7th semester. It is open elective, so that that is the student who are interested to learn other department subject, they can opt. So their own department subject will not be given, only one subject per semester, that is in 6th and 7th semester. So they can opt any department subject, okay, other than their own department. So that will be 6 to 9 credits. And then you will be doing project work. It starts from the 7th semester. And for that, we have 15 to 20 credits. And there are mandatory learning courses. It could be placement, it could be Kannada, it could be law, whatever it is. For few, there are no credits. Okay. So, but you have to clear the mandatory learning courses also. So next. So normally at the beginning of the academic year, that is a timetable like will be published. That is what we call it as a breakdown of the academic year into semesters, where we will specify, that is academic calendar, where we specify when actually the semester starts, when actually the semester end, and supplementary semester, and each and everything in terms of weeks will be given. When the examination starts, when the examination ends, when the tests will be conducted, that is the internal assessments will be conducted, and the tentative date when the SCE will start. So all this will be announced as an academic calendar. So usually we give two calendars, that is one for odd semester and the other one for the even semester. And also the supplementary semester, and that is in case if you are not able to clear your subjects in your SCE, normal SCE, then you will be given with the supplementary examination. So all those dates will be announced in the and the registration time when you need to register. Suppose if you want to drop any course, within what date you can drop the courses. So all this information will be given in the academic calendar. So now, till now I told you credits. We are credit based. So what is this credit basically here? When I say lecture hours for a particular subject, okay, a particular subject, if it has 4 lecture hours per week, and if there are no tutorials, when I say tutorial, few subjects want some what practicality or some problem to be solved. So theory part will be covered in the lecture hour, and problem to be solved, or maybe some practical applications what they want to show, the demo or whatever it is. So that we call it as a tutorial component. And then you have laboratory component. So laboratory, that is you will be doing in the labs. Okay, it is not a classwork, classroom work. It will be a laboratory work. So here for 4-hour lecture, LTP structure, we call it as lecture hour, tutorial, and the practical or the laboratory work. So 4 is to 0 is to 0. It means that it has only 4 lecture hour, and the credits is 4 credits. And similarly, you may come across 3 lecture hours, 2 tutorial hours. It is 3 is to 1 is to, that is 2 hours tutorial is treated as 1 hour, that is teaching, and total credits will also be 4, though it is 2 hours of tutorial. So similarly, you can have some subjects with 3 is to 0 is to 0, where you have only 3 hours of lecture. And depending on the subjects, this distribution will be there. And if you have only 2 lecture hours, you may have 2 tutorial hours. So that also it is 3 credits with 2 is to 1 is to 0. So some may be having lecture hour 2, whereas laboratory work can be 2 hours. So 2 is to 0 is to 1, that is 3 credits. So this is the way how the credits will be given for the subject depending on the lecture hour, tutorial and the laboratory hour. So finally you have 2 is to 2 is to, that is 2 is to 1 is to 1 for 2 hours lecture, 2 hours tutorial and 2 hours laboratory work. Totally it will be 4 credits. So if you have only laboratory work for 6 hours, it is 3 credits. Okay, so that is what we mean by the credit system. So keep in mind, so BE students should complete 175 credits by the, that is by the time you complete your BE course. So next we shall look into the registration process. So whenever the college starts, the first thing what you have to do is the registration. So in your academic calendar, basically it starts with the registration. So what is this registration? Each student will be allocated with a mentor in the respective department and you have to go and meet them. They will give a form, what we call it as a registration form, and you need to fill up what are the courses you're going to take in that particular semester. So those courses, and you have to add up all the credits and you have to say how many credits you're going to take up in that academic, that is that particular semester. And the notification, as I told you, it will be given in the academic calendar regarding the registration date. Okay, date will be given. So within that date, you are supposed to register. So because of pandemic, this time we have online registration. I think by this time, all of you might have registered. Okay, so this is a must, and each student will be allotted with a mentor. Please meet your mentors. So for any that is difficulty you face in the academics, if you want to have any clarifications, if you want any assistance, please meet your that is advisors, but whomever has been allotted for your. Okay, and apart from this registration, suppose if a student is not able to register in that particular registration period, okay, so he can take permission, maybe because of illness or some valid reason he or she was not able to register. So in that time, at that time, then they need to pay late registration fee within the prescribed time, and they need to register. So late registration is not allowed for everyone, but you should have some genuine reason. And next, registration in absentia. Again here, in absentia means he or she may not be able to come and register. That is, if it is a offline registration. So in that particular case, once again, maybe because of illness or any other reason, if they are not able to come and register, then they can request the faculty advisors and the head of the department, with the dean also, approval of the dean, they can register in absentia. And not all students can register. That is eligibility for registration. So to be eligible to register for the higher semester, so I mean, when I talk about the vertical progression, you will come to know that who are the eligible candidates who can register to go for the higher semesters. Okay, so if the student is eligible to go for higher semester, only then he will be allowed to register for a particular number of credits, and he can come and attend the class. So there are rules and regulations which I'll be discussing with respect to the vertical progressions. So that is about eligibility of registration. So next, registration for backlog courses. Suppose if the student he has failed to take up the examination, or if he has failed in the SCE examination, but he has the eligibility to go to the next higher semester. In that case, he can register for the backlog courses. Student who would not complete the courses, even that is even or odd semester in the respective SCC or the subsequent that is supplementary examination for the particular academic year, then he need to re-register for such courses during next academic year. Okay, so ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿಕ್ ಇಯರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವು ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ನ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳಕ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ವೋ ಅವರು ಮುಂದಿನ ಸೆಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಮುಂದಿನ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿಕ್ ಇಯರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ they can re-register for the subjects which they have failed in the previous odd or even semester. That is, even after taking the supplementary semester, if they are not able to clear, they can register for the backlog courses. And registration for detained courses, that is, as per the vertical progression, if the student is not eligible to go for the next, that is register for the next academic year, but he can register for all his backlog subjects, that is the detained courses. In particular, that is academic year, he has detained, means he will not be attending the higher semester classes, but he has to attend the lower semester, clear all the lower semester subjects, and only then he can go for the next or register for the next academic year. So ಕೆಲವು ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಸಪೋಸ್ 4ಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಉಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ he will not be, that is ಫ್ರಮ್ E1 to odd semester vertical progression ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 4 ಸೆಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಗಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಉಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅವನು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಹೈಯರ್ ಸೆಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಗೆ ಹೋಗೋದಕ್ಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. So in that particular case, the remaining subject we call courses, detained courses, what we say that. So ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು then vertical progression ಪ್ರಕಾರ 4ಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ then he can go for the next academic year registration. So student having backlog courses for having secured N grade. N grade ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ this is with respect to the attendance. Okay, ಕೆಲವು ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಅಟೆಂಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಇರೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, 85% ಅಟೆಂಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. These students should have minimum of 85% attendance. If he doesn't have 85% of attendance, but still if he has CIE marks, it is of no use. Then he has to register for the backlog courses. He has to clear, and only then he can register for the next academic year. So that's what student having backlog courses for having secured N grade. So N grade yavaga antandre when he doesn't have the attendance in either odd or even semester of the academic year, need to re-register during the next academic year as a fresh course and are eligible for SCE only after fulfilling the satisfactory CIE and the attendance. So here, when you come for the registration process, you have the limitations. So for how many subjects? I'm not talking about the backlogs. I'm talking about the regular students who are registering for the next academic year. The minimum number of credits they can register is, that is 16 credits they can register. And the maximum number of credits the student can register is 26 credits. So some students, they may feel that in the next semester I have 6 subjects and 2 labs, I'll not be able to take up all the subjects. So in that case, he can drop few subjects. So in that case, you have that minimum limitations, that is the minimum number of credits what you can take up, that is 16, and the maximum is 26. But on an average, the student is advised to register for 22 credits. Normally, the semesters will have 22 credits, and the student has the option to add the courses for registration till date specified for the late registration. So in case initially when he comes, he feels he may not be able to take up all the subjects and he might have registered only for 16 credits. So later on, he may feel that he can take up another 2 or 3 subjects. So depending on that, he can add the courses, or even the student can drop the courses. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಫ್ರೆಶರ್ ನ್ಯೂ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿಕ್ ಇಯರ್ ಬಂದು ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗುವಾಗ ಅವ್ನಿಗೆ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಯ್ತು, ನನ್ ಕೈಲಿ ಓದಕ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ 16 ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಅವನು ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ 26 ತನಕ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಬಟ್ ನಾರ್ಮಲಿ ಅವರ್ ಸೆಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಸ್ಕೀಮ್ ಇಟ್ ಹಸ್ 22 ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ಸ್. ಸೊ 16 ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಗ್ತಾನೆ. ಬಟ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ದಿನ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅವ್ನಿಗೆ ಅನ್ನತ್ತೆ, that is before the last date for registration, if he feels he can add the courses, or he can drop the courses. That is, the student has an option to drop course for registration as notified by the academic calendar. So calendar elladakku dates kotirtivi. So adra prakara he can add or drop the courses. So coming to very important point, it is the attendance required. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಎಷ್ಟು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಪರ್ ಸೆಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ದ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಪುಟ್ ಇನ್ ಎ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಅಟೆಂಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ 85% in each course. A provision of condonation of 10% ಅಂತಿದೆ. So 10%, 95, 5% ಬಿಡಿ, 85% attendance is the minimum. Okay. So 85% attendance ಇದೆ. ಏನಕ್ಕೆ 10% ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ? Why this 10% is given is maybe he has attended some workshops which is conducted not in the college, maybe in the college in the different departments, or maybe in the different college. He might have gone for the sports activity. He might have represented our college. He might have gone for cultural activities to take part in the different colleges. And because of this, he might have lost this 10% of attendance. And he has to inform prior about this. Okay. So at the end of the semester, you shouldn't come and say that previous month I had gone for some activity, cultural or sport or whatever it is. He has to in advance take the permission and then see that the particular faculty is informed regarding his absence in the class. So minimum attendance is 45%, 10% will be given. The student shall be informed about their shortage of attendance periodically. So periodically, department notice board ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ನಿಮಗೆ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಆದ್ರೂ ಬರ್ಬೋದು. Periodically, the shortage of attendance will be announced. And the student having attendance less than 75 in course or courses shall be awarded N grade. So previous slide ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದೆ N grade ಅಂದ್ರೆ he has shortage of attendance, then he has to re-register. Okay, he has to re-register for the course. Okay, so that's what he has to re-register in case if he has 75% of attendance. So be careful, students. You shouldn't have attendance less than or equal to 75%. It should be minimum of 85% or percentage of attendance. That is about the attendance. So next we have termination from the program. So what is this termination from the program? So when the student will not be excuse me, continue in the program. Okay, so continue in the program means he will not be awarded with a BE degree. So there are few conditions. So here first one is failure and not passing a course to earn credits for the same in spite of 5 attempts. So ಒಂದು ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ನ ನೀವು 5 ಅಟೆಂಪ್ಟ್ ಗಿಂತನೂ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋ ಹಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. And if you get a F grade ಅಂದ್ರೆ failed. You have failed if you have scored less than 40 marks in your ACE, or maybe continuously you are not able to get the CIE marks. Okay, and if you are not able to take up the if you are not allowed to take up any particular course more than 5 attempts. Okay, in that case you will be terminated from the program. So second condition, no, ನಿಮ್ಮ CGPA greater than or equal to 5 ಇರಬೇಕು. Okay, so here greater than or equal to 5 on the 3 consecutive, that is if it is less, the failure to secure ಅಂದ್ರೆ CGPA less than 5 ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ನಿಮಗೆ 3 consecutive that is semesters ಅಲ್ಲಿ. So in that particular case also you will not be able to continue the program. That is failure to secure CGPA greater than or equal to 5 at the end of any semester for the first time. First time when you fail to take, basically the student will be warned. Okay, warning letter will be sent to the student that you have failed to secure the CGPA greater than 5. And here what he can do is he can reject few that is subjects, and he can take again, and he should see that the CGPA will be greater than 5.0. Okay, so about that I'll again highlight it again in the next slide also. And the next condition when will you be terminated is absent from classes for more than 6 weeks. Okay, more than 6 weeks continuously. Okay, in the entire course, if you are absent, even in that case, you will be, that is, it will be authority. You have to take the permission, maybe because of the sick or whatever it is. So absence for classes for more than 6 weeks at a time in a semester without leave of absence. That is, if you don't intimate, being granted by the that is competent authority. If you don't inform, if you're continuously absent, and if you fail to meet the disciplines of the college. So disciplines I'll highlight in the last slide what do we mean by the discipline, that is disciplinary measures which will be taken in the college. Okay, so that these are few things which you have to keep in mind regarding the termination of the from the program. And of course, after first year, if a student want to take a change of branch, maybe a mechanical department student want to take a change of branch to electronics, or he may want to take a change of branch to CS department. This is also allowed, but under certain conditions only. So here, if a student want to take a change of branch, then he need to fill up an application, and with the grade card he has to submit. He has to submit the grade card, and this will be taken care by the COE now. So grade card and the application form has to be submitted, and the change of branch will be given strictly in the order of the merit. So here, whenever if two students are asking for the change of branch from mechanical to CS, whoever who is having the highest grade point, that is a good merit, only he will be given with the change in case if there is any vacancy in the department, that is in the CS department. You have a restriction that at least 75% minimum number of students should be maintained for 75%. So out of, suppose if we have seat for 100, if there are only 74 students, then there will be no change of branch will be permitted to a student. That type of restriction you have. So change of branch will be given only at the, that is after the end of the second semester for the third semesters. So then even the change of institution is also allowed, and transfer of student from one college to another college within Karnataka permitted as approved by the academic council of the institution and VTU only at the time of beginning of the third semester. And basically this is subject to the availability of the seat within the permitted intake in the respective institution. So ಒಂದು institution ಇಂದ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು institutionಗೆ change ತಗೋಬಹುದು, but it is as per the that is college, if the college is within Karnataka, and even the academic council of the institution and the VTU, that is you need to look into the that is subject of availability. Only then the respective institution, if it agrees only, you can take the change. And the candidates seeking admission are to be only from VTU, not from any other university. And candidates from other university must obtain the eligibility equivalence approval from the VTU. So VTU in the eligibility equivalence ತಗೊಂಡ ಮೇಲೆನೆ ಅವರು change of institution ನ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ. Okay. So now coming to the major point, that is the assessment. CIE, continuous internal evaluation. Okay. And then you have the SEE, that is the semester end examination. So here, CIE is basically conducted by the course instructor. So ಯಾರು ನಿಮಗೆ subject ತಗೋತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೋ, whoever the course instructor is teaching the course, they will conduct the continuous internal evaluation. Okay. So this continuous internal evaluation, so always I suggest the student to give more importance to your CIE. So here, if you score more here, basically CIE will be conducted for 50 marks. Okay, CIE will be conducted for the 50 marks. SEE will be conducted, that is semester and examination will be conducted for 100 marks. And here what we do is we take 50 from CIE and 100 will be reduced to 50 in the SE, and it will be added, and that will be your, that is the marks what you obtained in that particular course. So if you score more in your CIE, then obviously you will score a good grade in that particular academic year. So when we talk about the CIE, so basically two tests will be conducted. That is, two continuous internal evaluations will be conducted. And basically it has two parts. One is the write-up, and the other one you have the quiz. And the third part you have the assignment. So here, write-up you need to answer for 35 marks. Quiz will be for 5 marks. And the assignment will be for 10 marks. Assignment, it depends on the faculty member what type of assignment they are going to give depending on the subject and the faculty. So here, the CIE score should be greater than or equal to 40%. Okay, 40% means for you it is 20 marks. It should be for each course, it should be minimum of 20 marks, including your assignment, your writing test, your quiz, everything. It should be minimum 20. But if you fail to take up 20 marks, then you will not be eligible to take up the examination itself. Then you have to re-register next academic year only. It's clear. So here CIE, you have to score minimum of 20. In each subject, you should score 20 marks. Okay. So that is score is greater than or equal to 40% is 20 marks. So you will be given with the two assignments, that is two CIEs, and the average of two CIE, and the average with the, that is assignment is also taken. Two assignments will be given. So average of them will be taken and your CIE marks will be awarded. And keep in mind, if you fail to take up greater than or equal to 40% of your CIE, you will not be eligible to take up even the SCE. That is the main exam also you cannot take up. So SCE semester end examination. So this will be conducted at the end of the semester, and the date, timetable, everything will be announced from the COE office. And here, even your SCE score should be greater than or equal to 40%. And the total will be CIE plus SCE will be reduced to 50 marks, and examination will be conducted for 100 marks. And then project work evaluation. Basically, this is, it is not the right time to talk about the project. Whatever it is, for the project work also you have SCE and CIE. And in case if a student fails to take up 40% of the marks in the 2 CIE, that is additional test will also be given. Okay, additional test will be given, what we call it as a makeup test also. And even the makeup examination will also be conducted as per the rules, which I'll tell you later. So next, re-registration for the courses. So under the following conditions, the student need to re-register for the course. So here the first condition is if he fails, that is if he gets the F grade in a subject. Students who has failed to get the grade S, A, B, C, D, E means he might have got F grade. He has to re-register. Student who have failed to secure a minimum of 40% marks in CIE. That's what I told you. If you fail to get 40% of the CIE, then you will not be able to take up the subject in your SCE. So then you have to re-register, attend the class, then take up the CIE. Only then you will be allowed to take up the SCE examination. Students who have detained on account of shortage of attendance. So that is also important. I repeatedly tell you, you should have at least 85% of attendance. If you fail to take 85% of attendance, then also you have to re-register. That is for the particular grade, because you will not be allowed to take up the main examination. And the students who have withdrawn, that is grade W from the course. So that's what I told you. when you select, that is when you register, if you have registered for less than 22 credits, maybe you have withdrawn, that is dropped the subjects. So withdraw means in between you might have withdrawn the subject. If this is the two cases, even then you can re-register for the course in the next academic year. Re-registration shall be possible if the particular course is offered again either in a main or the supplementary semester. So you need not have to wait for the academic year in case if they are offering in the, maybe there is a change in the syllabus or the scheme. If they are offering in the next immediate semester, even then you can take. So that is with respect to re-registration for the course. So now we shall look into the distribution of the weightage of CIE. Continuous, that is CIE marks. Okay, continuous internal evaluation. So the first test normally it will have 40% of the syllabus. Andre, first test only now normally what we do is our syllabus is divided into different units. Unit 1 to 5 we will have. So normally first and second units you will be having for the first test. Okay. And every unit will be having a self-study component. Okay, every unit will have a self-study component ಏನಕ್ಕೆ we want the student to study by themselves, understand the topic. Okay, so we want to train the students so that they can study by themselves. You don't have any huge that is topics. One or two topics will be there in the self-study component. So in the first test, syllabus coverage is 40%, normally 2 units. That will be conducted for 35 marks, and you will have 5 marks quiz from the self-study component. So what you have studied by your own, topics will be given. Okay, in the syllabus the topics will be given as a self-study component. You have to study by your own. Of course, you can meet your mentors or your class course teachers. You can, if you have any doubt, you can clarify the doubts from them. And that 5 marks quiz will be from the self-study component. And your second test will also cover 40%. Maybe it is your second, third, and fourth unit. Again, there also you have 35 marks and 5 marks quiz from the self-study component. So now you are left out with 10 marks. That is, it is the assignment. So it depends on the teacher how they want to assess for this 10 marks. Maybe they will give some questions for the students to answer, or they may make them to do some mini project, or they may ask to give some seminar, or they may ask them to take up some MOOC courses, that is online courses, and to clear the course. It depends on each teacher how they are going to give 10 marks for the assessment. Okay, and it depends on the teacher, it depends on the subject, and so on. And finally, your SE final examination marks is conducted with the 100% of your syllabus, and this 100 marks will be reduced for 50. So CAE 50 plus SCE conducted for 100 and reduced for 50 marks. So by this, you should come to know that you have to give more weightage for your CAE. If you score 40, almost 40% of the marks you have scored. So it doesn't mean that you will pass in that subject if I score CAE 40. Minimum in SE for 100, you should score 40 marks. Only then you will be, that is, you are going to clear that particular subject. And that's what makeup test can also be given to improve the performance of the CAE. As I told you, if a student fails to take up 20 marks for 50, then he will be given with the, that is to improve his performance on the CAE. So I think this is clear with respect to CAE. Please give importance for your CAE. Score as much as possible in your CAE. Basically, this is going to boost your performance in your grade. Okay, percentage in your whatever grade you see. So coming to this grades, So repeatedly I was telling about the grade. So a letter grade is basically a qualitative measure, and basically you have this S, A, B, C, D, E, F. So what actually this means is, S means excellent, outstanding. So the score I'll show you in the next slide. A is very good, B is good, C is average, D is poor, E and F is that is F is for fail, E is poor, D is average. Okay, so that is a grade letters. In case if they give I grade, it is awarded to the student having prescribed attendance and meeting the prescribed passing standard at CIE in a course, but is absent for the SCE with prior written permission, maybe because of illness or some natural calamities in the family or any emergency. So he has to take the permission. So I grade is given. You have attendance, you have 85% of attendance, you have 20 CIE marks or more than that you might have secured, but you failed to take up or you're absent for the SCE. So if you are, maybe because of reasons, like it could be illness or some calamity in the family or any other emergency, you will fail to take up the SCE examination. So in that case, I grade will be given. See, you have to inform the authority with respect to this. Okay. So next it is grade W, awarded to a student having the prescribed attendance but withdrawing from the course before the prescribed date in the semester under faculty advice with the approval of the head of the department. Maybe because of some reasons, you have everything, you have attended the classes, okay, but still you are withdrawing the course. Okay, that is also possible. In that particular case, grade W will be given. And next you have grade X, awarded to a student having high CIE rating, that is more than 90% in the course, but SCE performance observed to be poor, which could result in an overall F grade in the course. So this condition is, you have done very good in the CIE. You have secured 45 out of 50 in the CIE. But when you come to the SCE, you fail to secure the minimum and you have secured F grade. I told you that though you secure 40, 45 in your CIE, if you get 20 in your SCE, you will not be passed. Okay, you will not be passed. So you will get a F grade. If you get 40, then you will get a E grade. Okay. So if you, in case if you get F grade, you're failed in that particular subject with a very good CIE. In that case, the grade given will be X. And next grade is N, as I have told you earlier. So if you don't have the prescribed attendance or the CIE, then grade N will be given. Okay. So please see that you score more CIE and even SCE. Also, if you score CIE more, obviously it means that even you can do SCE also very much better. Okay. So, and here only you will be having 2 CIEs after or approximately 2 units or 2.5 units. So please try to see that you get good score. So I keep on telling the regarding the grades. Now let us see the grade points and the score. Okay, so the letter grade S, it means it is grade point 10, and the score may be 93, 94, 97, 98, whatever it is. It should be greater than or equal to 90%. So that we call it as outstanding. A grade means grade point is 9. So you need to know the grade point because you have to calculate the CGPA. So it will be between 90 to 80. Okay, greater than or equal to 80, 80. Okay, so that is excellent. B is grade point is 8, less than 80 and greater than or equal to 70. That is very good. C is grade point 7. It is less than 70 but greater than or equal to 60%. It is good. And D, it is grade point is 6. It is less than 60 and greater than or equal to 50%, it is average. E, it is 4 and less than 50 and greater than or equal to 40%. It is poor and less than 40. That is grade letter is F. It is failed. Okay, so for some non-credited courses, they'll give PP. That is PP means pass, NP means it is not pass. There are few non-credit courses where they will just declare pass or not passed. Okay, that is about the grade. So here cumulative grade point and the that is which is calculated. You have two things. One is SGPA and CGPA. Okay. So here SGPA semester grade point average, which will be calculated at the grade point with the end of the semester. CGPA, it's the cumulative grade point average. And these are the equations for your SGPA and CGPA. And as I told you, whenever the framing of the syllabus is done, they will clearly give what are the different course credits. Okay, so that credits will be taken and the grade points, the grade point which the student has secured, and for all courses that semester, including the that is the transitional grades, that is sigma indicate, it we take the summation of all those, that is for each of the courses, and divided by, it's a summation of the course credits which will be taken, and the division will be done to calculate the SGPA. So even CGPA, so here course credit into grade point, considering all the courses even here also. This is with respect to the cumulative grade point. This is with respect to seminar, that is semester, SGPA, and divided by the course credits. Okay. So your CGPA stand for cumulative grade point, SGPA, semester grade point average. So here, that is SGPA or CG, percentage evaluation of grade points, that is on the 10 point scale as per the ACTE. So if you get 5.75, it is 50, that is you have secured second class. Okay, 60.6.75, it is first class, 60, and 77.75, it is the distinction, 8.25, it is 75%, it is the distinction. Okay, so that is the way how the grade points are taken. So in the eligibility, I have told you that the CGPA should be greater than or equal to 5.0. Okay, so here eligibility criteria for upward movement. So there are, that is when you look into the table to my right side, you can see that from odd semester to even semester, you can carry any number of subjects. You don't have any restriction there. Andre, ಈಗ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಸೆಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ 6 ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಸೆಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ 6 ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು 5 ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಫೇಲ್ ಆದ್ರೆ you will be promoted to second semester. Okay, so don't worry that you will be promoted, but don't do that. See that in every semester you will clear all the subjects. So in case if you have any number of subjects at the end of the first semester, you will be allowed to carry all the, that is whichever subject you are not able to clear to the second semester. That means you can attend the classes for the second semester also. You can take the SCE for the second semester also. And then, so here, when you want to, that is come from second to third semester, you have the eligibility criteria. So what is this eligibility criteria? Can carry maximum of 4 incomplete courses from the previous 2 semester. Andre first ಮತ್ತೆ second semester ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ 4 ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾತ್ರ ಉಳಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೀವು ಥರ್ಡ್ ಸೆಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಹೋಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ. ಆದ್ರೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿಕ್ ಇಯರ್ ಹೋಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಹೋಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎನಿ ರಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಷನ್. ಬಟ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇಂದ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದಾಗ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಸೆಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ At the maximum, you can carry only 4 subjects. Okay. Don't do that. See that you will clear your subjects in every semester itself. Okay. So only in the odd semester you have these restrictions. For from even to odd, from odd to even directly you can go. So again, when in the table, if you see third semester to fourth semester, you can carry this, that is whatever subject you have in the third semester, you can carry to fourth semester. But coming to your fifth semester, again, here you have a restriction, can carry a maximum 4 incomplete courses from the previous 4 semesters. Andre, first, second, third, fourth ಇಂದ ನೀವು fifth ಇಂದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೇರ್ಕೊಂಡು you can carry more than, you cannot carry more than 4 subjects. So 5th and 6th ಬರೋದಕ್ಕೆ you don't have any restrictions. And again, when you want to come to the 7th semester, you have an additional restriction here. So not only 4, but the previous 4 semesters. And you can carry only from the 3rd semester. First 2 semester clear ಆಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು. 7th semester ಬರುವಾಗ ನಿಮಗೆ first 2 semester subjects clear ಆಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು. That is when you want to go for the 7th semester, first year subject should be clear. Okay. First year subject ಅಂದ್ರೆ first year means first and second semester subjects clear ಆಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು. Okay. And you can carry maximum of 4 subjects from 3rd to 6th semester. Okay. So that is the criteria for the upward movement. Apart from that, so here, that's what I told you. There should be no restriction for promotion from an odd semester to the next even semester. And apart from that, student must secure a minimum CGPA is 5.0 at the end of every academic year. So at the end of academic year, first semester and second semester, then you calculate the CGPA. Okay, cumulative grade point calculate ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ, when you calculate the CGPA, it should be at least greater than or equal to 5.0. Okay. A student shall also be eligible for the first time. So basically, warning will be given in the first semester itself. SGPA calculate ಮಾಡಿ. Suppose if it is less than 5, a warning will be given to the student that your SGPA is less than 5. Even in the second semester, if he scored less than 5, so first academic year, he has scored the that is CGPA less than 5. So he will be warned. So what he can do is, so here a student shall also be eligible for the first time with the warning to move to the odd semester, that is higher odd semester, if he or she has failed to secure a minimum CGPA, that is 5.0. For the award of the degree, the CGPA should be, sorry, okay, it should be greater than 5.0. So in order to make it greater than 5.0, what a student can do is, he can withdraw few subjects from the that particular current academic, that particular academic year, and he can re-register and he can take the examination in such a way that he will get the CGPA at least equal to 5.0. Otherwise, he will not be promoted to the next, that is, he will not be allowed for the upward movement. That's the only solution what we have. Okay, and that's what, in case CGPA falls below 5 at the end of an academic year for the second time during the subsequent academic year, the student will not be permitted for the next year odd semester. So what he has to do is, he has to withdraw few subjects. He will be confident with respect to few subjects. He can withdraw them and he can take up the examination. So students are permitted to appear again for SCE in full or part of the corresponding previous semester courses. That's what I told you. Don't withdraw all the subjects. You can withdraw few subjects and you can see that whether you will be, your CGPA will reach at least 5.0. Okay. So in that particular case, you can withdraw and you'll be eligible for the upward movement. So that is about the eligible criteria. Sorry. You know, one ನಿಮಿಷ. ಇಲ್ಲ supplementary semester. ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ. Okay. So next, coming to the supplementary semester. Sorry for the disturbance. So supplementary semester means at the end of the, that is after this even semesters, the supplementary semester will be conducted. Supplementary means the classes will be conducted. Maybe you have subjects from the odd and the even semester at the end. That is after the completion of the even semester examination. After the results, classes will be conducted and then examinations will be given. So in case if the student is not eligible, that is if he has failed in any of the subject or if he has secured a NW grade, so if he is not able to clear the subject, if he has dropped the subject, maybe because of shortage of attendance, so in that particular case, he can register for the supplementary semester. But here you have a that is restriction that a maximum of 20 credits he can appear. Okay, maximum he can appear for 20 credits. So student appearing for supplementary semester should gain the prescribed attendance and CIE marks. That's what I told you. He has to attend the class. Classes will be taken for the failed subject or the withdrawn subject, or if he has shortage of attendance or the CIE, what he can do is he can attend the classes. He will freshly write the CIE and then he will be allowed to take up the supplementary semester SCE examination. So the student who appears for supplementary semester SCE and gets F grade again, after attending the class also, after taking the CIE also, he has failed. Okay, so then the gained attendance for supplementary semester will be carried forward by forfeiting the CIE. So it means that he has to, in the next academic year, he can take up the examination. Okay, not necessary to attend the class. And he has to take freshly the CIE has to be taken. Only if the student has got eligibility for upward movement. So all these rules apply. Upward movement, he cannot have more than 4 subjects. That rules apply. And he need not have to attend the class again, but he has to take the fresh CAE. So the student who has gained attendance and CAE marks for the supplementary semester, but fails to appear the supplementary SCE examination. So there is a possibility that because of some reasons, though he has attendance in the supplementary semester, though he has CAE in the supplementary semester, he will not again take up the SCE examination. And again here, attendance will be carried. So it means he need not have to attend the classes, but he has to take up the CAE again in the next academic year. So here, the case both A and B, what we have discussed, shall register for the subsequent regular main semesters, and he has to gain the fresh CAE. He need not have to attend the class, but he has to gain the fresh CAE. If the failed student does not register for supplementary student, but the in case if he fails to take the supplementary, but he has the eligibility to move upward. Okay, so there are possibility that in the first semester he has 2 subjects, in the second semester he has 1 subject, so he is eligible to go to third semester. So what the student may do is he may not register for the supplementary semester. So in that particular cases, he need to register for the next supplementary semester. He has to take up in the next, student should gain the prescribed attendance and CIE marks only through the supply semester and can appear for the supplementary semester. So next, if the student fails in 1 credit or 2 credit or mandatory learning or the audit courses, then the student has to take only CAE. So there is a relaxation for the attendance. He can take only the CAE. That is, there are 1, 2 credit and there are mandatory courses. For all of them, even the CAE and SE will be conducted, and he need not have to take up the CAE. Okay, sorry, he has to take up the CAE, but attendance relaxation is being given in the supplementary semester. So here, for the graduation, that is to declare that student is graduated. So what are the things at the end of the degree? What are the how the eligibility is declared? So one is fulfilling the degree requirements. So fulfilling the degree requirements means 175 credits he should have earned by the completion of the 8th semester, and there should be no dues in the college, in the department, hostel, library, computer center, and any other that is facility which is within the college, and no disciplinary action pending. So I'll discuss about this disciplinary actions. Only with this 3 conditions he will be recommended for the from the academic council for the award of the degree. And obviously every year there will be a graduation ceremony. Okay, so during the graduation ceremony, the provisional degree will be awarded for the presented, that is students, and the students who are in absentia also, the provisional degree will be, the provisional degree certificate will be awarded during that particular academic year, and the student should apply for the convocation along with the prescribed fees to the university. That is VTU, you have to apply for the convocation. Certain fees will be announced and you need to apply for the convocation for the, and after having satisfied the completed all the degree requirement within the specified date for the award of the degree. So that is about the graduate ceremony. And during the that is the convocation, few medals will also be given, endowment medals, and the medals for the toppers will also be given. For the award of the prize and medals, the conditions stipulated by the donor may be, that is, for the endowment awards, there are conditions what the donors are going to prescribe. So the student who has attained those conditions will be given with the endowment awards. The toppers will be given with the medal, and the total number of ranks awarded shall be 10, or the 10% of the total number of candidates in the final semester. And a student will be eligible for rank at the time of award of degree, provided the student has passed. So who will be awarded with the rank? That is the question. Who are all the students who are considered for the award of the rank? So here the conditions are: from first to final semester, with the first attempt only, the student should have cleared the subject. Okay, student shouldn't have any backlog. Okay, he shouldn't take up more than once examination for a particular subject. And here, lateral entry, that is from 3rd to the 8th semester. Okay, for regular students, it is from first to final year. For the lateral entry, from 3rd to the final semester, has completed all prescribed audit and mandatory courses. So not only the regular courses, it should also complete all the prescribed audit and the mandatory courses also. And the student, it's not, he should not be a repeater in any of the semester because of rejection of the results of the semester, shortage of attendance, whatever it is. So that's what I told you. So the student, he should not repeat the semester for any particular course, and he has completed all the semester without any break or discontinuity also. Maybe the current same academic year he'll come for first semester, and he take a break of 1 year, again he comes back to second semester, no, that type of student will not be awarded with the rank. So no breakup, no failures, no that is shortage of attendance, and he should complete all the audit and the mandatory courses. And the students who are not considered, so obviously when I say those 4 5 points, it means students who dropped the course in any of the semester is not allowed, student who wrote makeup or supply is not allowed, student who have N, I, W, X and F grade in the course is also not, that is the student, he will not be awarded with the rank. So next, finally, it is the conduct and the discipline. So here, when I say the conduct and discipline, we know that we have a order from the Supreme Court, that is Honorable Supreme Court of India, that ragging is a form of, it is considered as an offense and is banned, and any form of involvement in the rag will be severely dealt. So here, if you are involved in that is ragging, or any, that is if you that is taking any alcohol or the drugs when you are in the campus, use of the mobile and making any damages to the property of the college or the hostel, and even that is unauthorized possession of the library, books, noise, unseen behavior within the campus by the student, hacking the computers in the department or in the computer centers. Uh, all these are considered as indisciplinary actions. Okay. Any other act of gross indiscipline and malpractice, especially the malpractice during the C examination or the CIE, it will be, they will be severely punished as per the academic council. And if that is offense committed in the hostel, okay, in case if the student is in hostel, if there is a committee which is constituted with the warden, with the head of the department of the respective, that is the student, to which department he belongs to, and the student welfare officer. We have a student welfare officer. So all these three constitute a committee, and the whatever that is action to be taken for the committed offense of the student, they are going to decide. Okay, apart from that, of course, the Supreme is the principal. Even the principal will also be involved in taking any disciplinary actions. And in case if any malpractices during the examination, so the controller of examination, the malpractice committee, along with the Supreme or principal, the disciplinary actions will be taken. So finally, the authorities of PES College of Engineering, Mandya, have rights to make amendments to the above rules and regulations from time to time, and the same in binding on the students. So if you have any queries, please WhatsApp the questions for your the leaders who are there for the WhatsApp group. That is the coordinators, I mean. Please WhatsApp to the group, and if there are any queries, WhatsApp to your respective WhatsApp groups for the coordinators if you have any queries.
Okay, and also if you have any questions, you can chat it on YouTube now. We have been enabled the chat in the YouTube now. Okay, you can also chat on the YouTube live stream.
Any queries, please send the queries in the chat box.
Okay, quite.
Or send to your respective that is WhatsApp groups.
11.
And even if you have any doubts, you can approach your mentors. You can contact them. If you have any clarification to be made, they will make you they will clarify your doubts. Yes. PESCE and C cycles. Basically, the first years, you have 12 sections altogether. Okay. Out of those 12 sections, we have group 6 in the P cycle and 6 in the chemistry. The P stand for physics cycle and C stand for chemistry cycle. So one batch of students, they will have physics in the even say odd semester. They will have chemistry in the even semester. And those who have chemistry in the odd, they will have physics in the odd semesters. Even and odd. So they are swapped. Okay, that is what we call it as P cycle and C cycle. That is chemistry cycle and physics cycle. So there, I think CS computer science subject will be there for the physics cycle or chemistry cycle, and the next semester they will learn the other subjects.
Where I get academic calendar.
It will be in your that is academic calendar. Basically, we will put on the website. Okay, it will be in the website. I think P and C cycle, is it clear?
When will the
College
allot
which cycle we are? So detailed timetable, it will be announced before 4th, because your actual regular classes starts from 4th of January. Okay, please watch the website regularly. So they are going to announce, even the detailed timetable will be announced. Yes, registration forms are available online. You can register for the there. How do we get to know which section? That's what they will announce the timetable along with the sections and the student list for the sections also. Since the class started from 4th, maybe by the end of this month, they will announce the section, students, and which students belong to P cycle, which section belong to C cycle. So anytime, I think registration link is available. Registration link is available in the website. Okay, please register through the registration link. Registration link is available now. Online, it is online. Please visit the college website. Academic calendar will also be announced on in the website. Okay, website address in a WhatsApp group. Please, coordinators, please send the website address to the WhatsApp group.
Ma'am, whether phone are allowed for day scholar?
No, phones are not allowed. Our campus has banned the phones, mobile phones. You cannot use the mobile phones. So registration, once again, I'll repeat. Online registration link is available. Please register. I request all the students to register online.
Website link, okay.
Website link is available.
www.pscmandia.org.
Okay,
that's
they have posted the website address. Ritu GK, what was your question?
Tell me what are the subjects are there in first semester and second semester? Hello, madam. Please tell me what are the subjects.
Okay. So first semester and second semester, you will have chemistry, you will have physics, you will have maths 1 and 2, you will have basic electronics, you will have computer science, you will have elements of mechanical engineering, you will have electrical basics of electrical engineering, civil engineering, mechanics, and drawing you'll have, and even the drawing. So these are the subjects what you'll be having. Complete syllabus it's already in the website. Please go through the website.
Yeah, already the college website address has been posted by Sumantas Revanesham and also from PSCE. You can utilize that link for all the references.
Okay, thank you. Please go through the website. For all the details are there in the website. So during admission process, they have registered in the particular branch. Do we? Yes, please register online. Please register online.
Particular branch.
Particular branch you register online. Kannada is mandate. That is mandatory. They have made mandatory for your batch. You have to study Kannada.
35 credits.
Yes, you have Kannada language. Please.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, we have to get a minimum of 175 grades at the end of course. I am asking whether
Not grades, it is credits. All the credits should be completed. GATA. Actually, in our campus, our TechWhip is assisting the students to take up the GATE examination. That is, coaching is also available, and they, with free of cost previous batches, they have coached. Okay, if you are interested, you can join in case if the TechWhip is providing. What is the other question? Syllabus copy, it is available in the website. Please go through the website.
ma'am, we haven't studied Kannada in our life.
See, you are coming to, you are from which state? Maybe you are from other state. When you are here, you should study Kannada. There will be only basics of Kannada. Okay. So VTU has made it mandatory, not from the college side. It is from the university side itself. They have made it mandatory to study the Kannada. Kannada, I think it has 1 credit. It has 1 credit. See, don't get tensed. When you are here for 4 years, you should know even Kannada. Come with open mind. Your online classes will start from 4th. Timetable will be announced. Student list will be announced, and you'll come to know to which cycle, to which section you belong to. And regarding the LMS to which you have to log in, the details will be shared even in the WhatsApp or in the college website.
Detail on and off session is there on Saturday.
As session is there on Saturday regarding the LMS software which will be used to conduct the online classes. Please, and all the information will be given in that particular class. In 3rd semester, you don't have Kannada.
Offline classes date.
Offline classes date, still it has not been decided. And you will have class from 4th, online classes from 4th, that is fixed. Okay, thank you. If you have any queries, you can post it to the WhatsApp group. Okay, and for all details, whatever I have presented here, it is already there in the website. Please go through the website regularly, college website. Thank you.
Good morning, dear students. Myself, Rajani, Assistant Professor, Department of Physics, would like to thank Dr. Nagarathna, Madam, Dean Academics, for her valuable talk. I hope that the students of first year BE are clearly understood the academic rules and regulations given by the Madam. So once again, I thank you, ma'am. And I extend my special thank to our beloved principal, Dr. H.V. Ravindra sir, and the faculty coordinator for his constant support. Thank you. Okay, feedback is, the feedback link is given in the WhatsApp group. You have to give feedback. It is mandatory. Okay, you have to fill it by 12 o'clock today. It is a deadline.
The next session link will be shared to you at 11 o'clock. That session is going to be starting at 11:15. Thank you.
Thank you.